Late Night Library began in 2011 as a single podcast, and then over time we evolved into a nonprofit organization with 5 programs. Late Night Media raises awareness for contemporary literature through podcasts, blog columns, and video productions of All Fines Forgiven, our book-themed variety show. The Visiting Writers Series brings authors to schools from all over the United States. Our Literary Voices program provides free books to high school students and college students who are assigned our podcasts. And the Debulitzer Prize, which gives awards every year in poetry and fiction, and those authors receive cash prizes and receive national media attention.
Late Night Debut is our podcast focused on debut books. It has a 3-act format. It starts off with entertaining book culture news and recommendations for cool debuts that are coming out that month. Act 2 is a conversation between 2 established authors about the debut book, and Act 3 is a conversation with the author of the debut. It's really hard today for authors to get the word out about their books, and this is especially true for debut authors. And it's even more true for those that are being published by small presses, independent presses. There's something really magical that happens when you get 2 authors who often don't even know each other into a room to discuss a book that they love. And I think that magic comes through to the listener. And our goal with every episode is for you to want to run out and buy the book as soon as you're done listening.
Late Night Conversation is the show that I host alternately with Brooklyn-based poet Kristen Maffei. It's a series of unscripted talks with authors, publishers, editors, and other creative professionals influencing book culture. We feature new and celebrated authors on Late Night Conversation and talk casually about their artistic interests and life experiences. And because we often feature book industry professionals as guests, our listeners learn a great deal about what's happening behind the scenes in book culture.
So I think one of the coolest things about Late Night Library is that we film all of the community events that we put on, and then we post the videos to our blog, and these videos are actually only one small part of our Late Night Media program. We also have several columns, Dog-Eared and Dispatched by Megan Corwin, which is a compilation of headlines from each week's news and book culture, Famous First Words by Marco Espana, which tells the stories behind breakthrough books from well-known authors, and Late Night Interview by Anne Rasmussen, who chats with writers, publishers, booksellers, and anyone influencing contemporary book culture.
The Visiting Writers Series is an opportunity for students across all grade levels in the high school to read 4 works of literature during the year. They read all of these works together at the same time, and then they have a chance to meet with the authors themselves and talk to the authors about their work and about the author's journey to becoming a writer. There's a lot that's remarkable about this program, but what's most remarkable to me is that we are giving this opportunity to our students at all. In today's educational environment, it's unusual for a school to find time in their curriculum for students to read material or to have experiences that aren't dictated by the curriculum or that aren't going to be assessed on a standardized test. And this is an opportunity really to create a reading community among our students, a chance for them to read interesting, dynamic works of literature and learn about the craft of writing from the authors themselves.